Natalie was saying she doesn't like circumcised men. What a unique way of saying you don't like the Jews. Well, I've heard a lot of things in my day. That one's new. No, have you guys been seeing all these like kind of plane crashes and incidents that have been happening, right? Like a lot of people online have been joking about them, and there was actually recently a second like plane incident at Reagan International Airport in DC, and one of my friends was making jokes about it, and I was like, hey, that's no laughing matter to me. That's where I fly into when I want to go home. And he was like, Ian, if you're that worried, why don't you just fly in the Baltimore instead? And I was like, fly in the Baltimore? Are you insane? What do you have, a death wish? I'll take my chances with the DC planes, thank you very much. Jesus Christ, what next? Take a Greyhound bus to Cleveland? I was though on a flight back from visiting family and like down in Miami, and I was on the plane and I was in the middle seat. And I usually I like to keep my own business. I don't like to kind of snoop on people, right? But I just couldn't help myself, and I leaned over to see what the person next to me was doing, and he was looking at fully nude photos of himself on a 14-inch MacBook Pro. And look, they were tasteful nudes. They were full body, face included. Won't recommend that. Black and white. He was holding a trident in several of them. It was maybe one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And I don't like to get involved in people's business, but I just couldn't help myself. And I leaned over and I was like, if you adjust the contrast on that picture, the balls will really pop. No, I did get off the plane and I told my dad about this, and in like the most Midwestern dad thing ever, my dad was like, well, did you ask him what he did for work? And I was like, no, I can't lean over and be like, hey, I see you're looking at a picture of your cock and balls. This like a full-time thing or just a hobby? No, any of you guys have like jobs you wanted to do when you were a kid? Like something you can't do now, but like that was your dream job when you were a kid? Any of you guys? Yeah. What did you want to be?
Astronaut.
Yeah, that's a great one, right? Like, can't do that anymore, but...
Oh.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a lot, like, listen, I imagine you've aged out of astronaut. I'm sorry to break this to you. I'm the villain now, I guess. No, when I was a kid, my dream job, what I really wanted to be, was just a fire truck. And no, not firefighter, fire truck, just the truck. And I was very vocal about it, and my parents were, less than enthused, let's be honest, right? Like, they went out for dinner with another couple, and the other couple was like, hey, we think our son wants to be our daughter. And my parents were like, lucky, our son wants to be a Ford F-150. This is insane. Eventually my mom broke and she's like, listen, Ian, in this household, you're gonna be an ambulance. You at least have to be a truck with a medical degree. We're a nice Jewish family and we will take nothing else. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but in the state of Ohio, someone's trying to pass a law that says that if a sports team wants money from the state, they need to have a consecutive winning season for the last 3 years, which would mean the Browns can't get any money whatsoever. Ever. And hopefully, I'm a Browns fan, let's be honest. No, and when somebody asked the owner of the Browns about this, he said, we should not be judged on our wins, but instead by the moral conviction of our players. Now, if you'll excuse me, our quarterback just exposed himself to another masseuse. I am single, which was fun, and we got any more single people? Cool, not just me and Natalie. Hell yeah. No, do any of your guys' friends ever try and set you up? That's something your friends try and do? No, cool, just me. I am envious. I hate it. It's the worst. My friends are terrible at it. Like, they have all the wrong priorities when it comes to setting me up, right? Like, my friend set me up with this girl, and we go out, and they're like, Ian, you two are perfect for each other. And we go out, and it was maybe one of the worst dates I've ever been on. Just two people who had nothing in common whatsoever. And I went back to my friends, and I was like, what made you guys think me and her would be such a great couple? And my friends looked at me, and they went, well, you're both Jewish. And then they said nothing else. I'm like, that, guys, that is not important to me whatsoever. My friends are the kind of people who'd be like, Ian, we found the perfect girl for you. And I'd be like, oh my God, like a cute, funny redhead? And they'd be like, no, it's just a piece of wood we put a yarmulke on. And surprise, she goes to temple more than you do. Now, I'll leave you guys on this story. I've been trying to put myself out there, so I went to kind of like this singles bar crawl thing, right? And I was talking to some girl, and I was like, hey, what do you do for work? And she's like, I work for the National Center for Immigration Policy. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so important. The work you're doing is incredible. And she's like, thank you, but I want to work in national defense. And I'm like, doing what? She's like, Homeland Security. I'm like, oh no, you're on the wrong team. The work you're doing is bad, actually. And then we went to another bar. I thought I'd never see her again. And then all of a sudden I feel a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around and it's her. And she looks me in the eyes and she just goes, "Du riecht gut." And I'm like, excuse me? What the hell does that mean? And she's like, that's German for you smell nice. Wrong language we flirted with me in. Let's be honest. Completely wrong language. So I did what anyone would do, and I hung out with her for another 2.5 hours. I wanted to see what she would say. It was great. She kept asking me, she's like, are you okay that I'm a Republican? And I would lie and say yes. And then I would ask her, are you okay that I'm Jewish? And she would not answer the question. It did get to the point though where we were out and she just kept saying who would be disappointed with her. She was like, my dad would be disappointed with how much I've had to drink tonight. My ancestors would be disappointed with how much I've had to drink tonight. And at one point she was just like, Donald Trump will be so disappointed with me for how much I've had to drink tonight. And I'm like, yeah, but that one senator would be so happy if you gave me a hand job. All right, I've been Ian Zied. Thank you so much. Have a good night.